So I wonder if you might be able to tell me what you see is the biggest change that you've witnessed or seen in the incentive travel industry in the last, well, 10 or 20 years, you choose.
I mean, I think the change or the challenge that we have is what I in my life, whatever you call it, short or long, whatever perspective you're in. Definitely for me, it's short because I'm still have a lot of plans for the future. But I lived through three crises. The first one was the Gulf War in 1990 when all of a sudden when there was the Gulf War and all everything was canceled overnight because of the invasion of Kuwait and the American soldiers being there and we had incentive trips. The half of the people were already on destination, the other half, and it completely shut down everything for a couple of months and it actually was at the fairly early stage of me building my company. I was just a young business owner, and all these cancellation. I didn't know if I was going to survive and how I was going to pay the bills because everything was canceled, and there was no more money coming in. And then the second crisis was the financial crisis 10 years ago when everybody started to talk about events and incentives being a boondoggle, and there was this thing in the press about the Las Vegas uh, convention by one company, and everybody started to think that and started to doubt about the real reason that incentive travel is a business, and it has a result, and it's just was a waste of money and of taxpayers and of shareholders and stakeholders of the company. And then the third crisis, of course, is the one we're living right now with the pandemic. And this is completely unprecedented with a complete shutdown of of all activities and travel activities. So my lesson that I learned from that is threefold. Is First of all, each one of these crises, uh, what happened actually in hindsight is that it came back better and more than before in a very short time, uh, every time. So it was like it sounded like it was going to be the end of the world. It's nothing going to happen. Everything. Nobody has any budgets anymore. But it turned around and it came back and it was better than before. So I think that this is going to be the same thing that's going to be happening after the pandemic. Um, uh, is that it's going to come back and it's going to be better than before, and that we have to stick it out. We have to work on it. We have to build trust into our industry and build trust in the value of business and incentive travel and of events, that we have to work on that. And uh, uh, and I think this is what the site association is all about.